1. What is the primary goal of character animation? A. Create realistic scenery. B. Convey believable emotions and actions through movement. C. Design complex backgrounds. D. Develop game mechanics. 2. Which of the following principles is not one of the 12 principles of animation? A. Squash and stretch. B. Follow through. C. Frame blending. D. Arcing. 3. Who are considered the fathers of traditional character animation? A. John Lasseter and Brad Bird. B. Frank Thomas and Ollie Johnston. C. Walt Disney and Steve Jobs. D. Hayao Miyazaki and Mamoru Hosoda. 4. In animation, timing primarily affects A. Character color. B. Mood and weight of movement. C. Environment design. D. Texture resolution. 5. Anticipation in animation serves to A. Slow down the scene. B. Prepare the audience for major action. C. Finish a scene. D. Animate background elements. 6. What does pose-to-pose animation technique involve? A. Animating frames in random order. B. Creating key poses first and filling in the in-betweens. C. Drawing every frame from start to finish. D. Using motion capture data exclusively. 7. Straight-ahead animation differs from pose-to-pose by A. Planning poses meticulously. B. Drawing frame after frame in sequence. C. Always using 3D software. D. Starting with the final frame first. 8. In 3D character animation, rigging refers to A. Coloring the character. B. Building a skeletal structure. C. Modeling clothing. D. Rendering frames. 9. Which software is commonly used for 3D character animation? A. Adobe Photoshop. B. Autodesk Maya. C. Microsoft PowerPoint. D. Visual Studio. 10. What is onion skinning in animation? A. A coloring technique. B. A method to preview previous and next frames. C. Rigging process. D. Audio layering. 11. Follow-through and overlapping action help to A. Speed up character movements. B. Make motion more fluid and natural. C. Add voice synchronization. D. Apply special effects. 12. When animating a bouncing ball, the squashing effect occurs A. When the ball is in midair. B. When the ball hits the ground. C. When the ball speeds up. D. During shading. 13. Exaggeration in character animation aims to A. Break realism completely. B. Enhance appeal and clarity. C. Simplify backgrounds. D. Slow down frame rate. 14. What is secondary action in animation? A. An unrelated side story. B. A supporting movement that complements the main action. C. A duplicated scene. D. A backup render. 15. In animation, appeal mainly relates to A. Realism. B. A character's visual interest and charm. C. Frame rate. D. Audio sync. 16. What does lip sync animation involve? A. Animating footsteps. B. Synchronizing mouth movements to dialogue. C. Facial rigging only. D. Moving entire body. 17. In 2D animation, a frame is A. The color palette. B. A single drawing in the sequence. C. The rig control. D. The final composite. 18. What tool is critical for skeletal-based 3D animation? A. Texturing tool. B. Bone system. C. Particle emitter. D. Color grading tool. 19. In stop-motion animation, characters are typically animated by A. Drawing key poses. B. Moving physical models incrementally. C. Coding AI movements. D. Using wireframe models. 20. Arcs in character animation help make movements appear A. Robotic. B. Mechanical. C. Natural and fluid. D. Sudden and abrupt. 21. In 3D animation, FK stands for A. Final keying. B. Forward kinematics. C. Full knowledge. D. Face keyframes. 22. IK in animation means A. Inverse kinematics. B. Instant keyframes. C. Internal knowledge. D. Integrated keying. 23. Which principle suggests adding frames at the start and end of an action to soften it? A. Exaggeration. B. Ease in and ease out. C. Anticipation. D. Secondary action. 24. A blend shape in 3D character animation typically controls A. Camera movements. B. Facial expressions. C. Lighting changes. D. Background rendering. 25. What is blocking in 3D character animation? A. Creating rough poses and timing. B. Texturing characters. C. Finalizing render output. D. Painting backgrounds. Character animation. The character animation test evaluates a candidate's understanding of the principles, techniques, and tools required to create believable and expressive animated characters. It covers topics such as the 12 principles of animation, pose-to-pose and straight-ahead methods, rigging, timing, anticipation, and secondary action. The test assesses knowledge of both 2D and 3D animation workflows, including keyframe animation, motion capture, and facial animation using blend shapes. Candidates are also tested on staging, appeal, arcs, and software commonly used in the industry like Autodesk Maya or Blender. This exam ensures that animators can bring characters to life by conveying emotion, storytelling, and dynamic movement, essential for work in film, television, video games, and digital media. Here are the top 5 beneficial uses of the sample exam. 1. Validates core animation skills. The test ensures that candidates have a strong grasp of key animation principles, techniques, and workflows necessary to create believable and appealing characters. 2. Enhances career opportunities. Successfully passing the test signals to studios, employers, and clients that the animator is ready for professional roles in industries such as film, gaming, television, and advertising. 3. Builds industry credibility. Certification or assessment through the character animation test demonstrates a commitment to professional growth, helping animators stand out in a competitive market and build trust with collaborators. 4. Identifies strengths and areas for improvement. The test helps animators assess their skills objectively, offering insight into specific areas where further study or practice is needed. 5. Prepares for advanced roles and specializations. Mastery shown through the exam prepares animators to transition into specialized positions like character rigging, facial animation, or animation direction.